A new report shows access to mental health care in Nebraska surged over the last decade. Researchers at UNMC found a nearly 50% jump in licensed behavioral health providers statewide since 2010. Now, this includes careers like psychiatry and independent therapists with drug as well as alcohol counselors. These gains aren't just focused in cities like Omaha and Lincoln either. The study found the 24% increase in rural practitioners as well. The researchers emphasize the work is not over, and they found many patients still struggle with provider shortages and those long wait times. They also found training programs are primarily based in Omaha and Lincoln, which could contribute to more graduates clumping around the state's largest cities.
Today,